Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak, where last episode, with Agnès finishing looking around Newtown with Katra, we took the Skytram upwards to the Artisanal District so she could rejoin with Van and her colleagues, finishing off in Engadin before heading out to begin the first sweep of Basel. Having picked up a 4 SPG that wants us to investigate her harassing professor, we continue chatting. What is you been busy yourself, Van? I keep hearing about all these jobs you're taking on. Seems like all of Calvard's running into trouble, and I can't deny that worries me. Makes these reports here all the more alarming. Gil's on alert too, huh? Don't know much about what's going on here in Basel yet, but hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it soon. I hope so too. We're not technically working together, but it would be best for us to cooperate on this nonetheless. Agreed. Good luck out there, Alex.
Well?
I've gotten word about how the power grid and Orbital network have been acting up lately too. It's only been minor blips so far. I didn't notice until somebody pointed it out. But we shouldn't just ignore it. And that's all the more reason we need a tech-savvy bracer out here to help us out. Jonah's even been able to use the generalized Aeon system, so she should be just what the doctor ordered. Ooh.
Right.
Ooh. Of course you guys got here first. We had to stop by a bunch of small towns on the way here. But that's the trade-off with being a public servant instead of a private eye. As soon as we're all checked in, we're heading right out into the field. I'm going to make more work for us. We ran into Blanca not long after we arrived. Man, she's fast as ever. We'll really have to get cracking if we want to keep up with her. If you come across anything, just let us know. You're doing work for the guild anyway, so we might as well share intel. There's the accepting one. They're all pretty much designed the same way now. Where's all the maps and the globes? Call to arms. Attention. Warning. Reward. Help needed. Let's say royal decree. Oh, it does say royal decree. By royal decree. Right, only 2 things to do, and we've already finished our sweep by the look of it. So let's move on to what is the main quest, in a sense. Well, at least for now. I just talked to you, I can't even topic you? My son got into the institute. He's studying there now. Pretty proud of him for that. I just wish we could get along a little better. He's really into the... Yeah, you said this. You mentioned that he's a member of the Artisans Guild. Might have some dealings with the institute himself. Yeah, I guess it'll be easier to get info out of him than somebody higher up the food chain. Was I really supposed to look at the board first before even talking around town?
Can we talk?
It doesn't ring a bell, sorry. My son is studying at the institute and he's never told me about anything like that. That doesn't prove it one way or the other, of course. I just haven't heard about it. Did he tell you about any other stuff? Anything helps. Well, sometimes I do hear about people in the same lab butting heads over funding. I heard these grumblings about 2 professors going at it even. Seems like a pretty stressful place. All the greed and infighting over projects, it sounds like it's got everybody at each other's throats. That makes sense, yeah. That might be what started the harassment. Do you know which professors specifically? I really can't remember, sorry. I feel like there was at least one of Professor Hamilton's students involved, but that's all I got. I see. I wonder if this professor was jealous of someone else or someone envied them instead. Well, thanks for the info, all the same. Right, now the question comes is how do we get... If I could jump, I just jump there. How do we get to the other location fast? Let's zoom down here. See this guy about to get rid of his bike down the cliff?
Whoops.
No, that's how we go down.
Don't think I've seen you before.
Yes, I'm new in town. We can save Newtown for later, supposedly.
Now then.
Then up here, and we speak to you, sir. And then we'll get an extra bit of dollop of talk. This guy works in product procurement, Don't think he's working for the institute, but he might know a thing or two about him. Wouldn't hurt to ask.
Can we talk?
A professor abusing their assistants. Well, I'm not sure why you're asking me specifically about it, to be honest. I just work in Vern's procurement division. I don't attend the institute or work with them directly at all. We know, and that's exactly the angle we want. Word travels, you know. I get that. I haven't really heard anything about it, though. Sorry. Vern and the Institute are very closely linked though, and that does create conflicts of interest sometimes. I may not have heard about it, but it is believable. It's very possible the two sides are stressing each other out. Could you tell us a bit more about how Vern and the Institute work together? Vern Company awards grants to the Institute of Science to research and develop new products on their behalf. That allows the Vern Company to curate their products with research from the Institute's experts. Wow, that's really neat! If I recall, Vern can trace its roots back to the old Artisans Guild and to the Institute itself. I always figured they worked well together because of that. They did. Past tense. They had good relations while their senior advisor was still there. Alas, she left Basel some time ago. Now Vern and the Institute hardly collaborate at all. It's every project for itself. Maybe the asshat in charge scared her off. Thanks for the info. That helps a lot. I think that's all there is to see in the Artisanal District. We should check out Newtown next. Since we cannot use the aerotram, we will have to either walk or drive there. Let's take a walk. It'll help us get more acquainted with the city and its people. You gotta be kidding me. Walking's a pain in the ass. Well, I for one think a stroll would be lovely. Me too. Let's make our way to the bridge then. It's just strength training for everyone else, isn't it? So that was the downwards bit we need to get to. This place is a bit of a maze, to be fair.
I don't think I've seen you before.
Weirdly so. Doesn't seem like there's any other events. Even the locals barely use it. That's because most either go by car or use the aerotram. You rode the aerotram, right? How was it? It had the best view, but it was a little scary too. I didn't think there'd be a difference in ranks. Have you never used the aerotram in the past, Van? I got to ride it when I came here a couple years ago. Just had a regular old ticket. From what I hear, security within the city's undergone a massive overhaul. After the war, the government ordered a total reform. I don't find it surprising that they would want to be very careful with an experimental city that is very nearly a national secret. Okay, but tell me how that puts us at a lower rank than a bunch of kids here on a school trip. I don't think it's that they're high, I think it's more that we're low. Still, it's not a big deal, as long as we can drive. By the way, pretty sure we'll eventually bump into your classmates. You okay on that end? I'm fine, I've explained things to them for the most part. They might happen upon some info before us, so if we see them, let's make it a point to ask. You want to canvass your guys for info? Well, we're back where we were before, ready to sweep ourselves away. Loads of people in the car place at this point? Is there a quest event? There is as well. It's on the board. Oh, should we check out the quest event first? Oh, wait. Why am I trying to view the board from here? This is technically the back of the board, to be fair. Wait, you're chat. Wait, you've got an orange. It's normal, I think. No, it's not. Some people have no new dialogue. Some people have new dialogue. Interesting. It wouldn't surprise me if they have new dialogue, though.
Why don't we see...
Looks like we got a 4 SPG. Spriggan, I've heard that you're a tester for Marduk. With that in mind, could you help test a brand new holo core that's been developed at the Institute of Science? I'll be waiting for you at the Vern store. That one? Yeah. It took a while to figure it out. The pharmacy over there had quite the mix of stuff, almost like a convenience store. You had your medicine there, but then groceries and other goods too. They're even open all day, according to the sign. Guess there's something to be said for having whatever you need whenever you need it. These are new dialogues, aren't they? Why do I have to be poor? I want my hands on all the latest film tech. I want it so bad. Actually, Ren and the others passed by before. She said she had something cool to show me. I wonder where she's gonna take me. Ooh, I'm so curious. Man, these new orbital goodies are where it's at. This place really lives up to its name. You got some cutting edge tech on display here. Not that I could afford any of this with my part-time pay. Ugh. Lol, you might not want to say that out loud.
Alrighty.
It's lying to us about who's got new dialogue and who hasn't now. They have just all sorts of stuff here, but you can't tell it's only Vern products by how much they have. Company stores or something else. I'm not buying any of the bigger stuff. That's all out of my budget. But just browsing is fun in its own right. My husband works at a workshop, so sometimes I browse the shelves for stuff he tells me about from work. Welcome to Vern Plaza. We're managed directly by the Vern company, so we've got stuff your other Vern retailers might not. Our first-party management also lets us put in direct orders for you, among other special services. It's one of the many benefits that come with being right here in Vern's backyard. It's proved a big hit with customers here. We're looking to expand this business model too. We want to open first-party Vern stores all across the country for the best customer experience. Monopoly.
Hello there.
Azure Cipher cover. That's for Aaron. And an Excel watch for Dingo. And a Vern cap too.
See you again. Hello there.
There's not really much I can do there. No drivers to buy. Don't think there's any extra plugins.
See you again.
Ladder launched.
Right then, that will be
What? You expecting thanks?
plus 30 for Aaron. And Excel watch for Dingo.
Thanks, man.
It's not enough to get him to maximum. It's 10 off. What's with that? Wow, this is really cutting edge stuff. I'm surprised they have this in stores. Yeah, Athena, right? You had that request for us. We're with Arkride Solutions. So sorry, I just wasn't expecting that. I didn't think you'd take my request. So, yes, my name is Athena. I'm a researcher at the Institute of Science. I mainly do orbital energy research. Right now, I'm working on new Holo Core designs. I finally started beta testing, so having people to help out is a big relief. So, thank you in advance for your help. Can do. You can stand and relax, though. I ain't gonna eat you or anything. Sorry, I'm just not good with people. It's why I'm really interested in communication technology. Being able to talk to people from my own room sounds really helpful. It's kind of why I wanted to come here. I want to make the world a little less daunting for people like me. Can't tell if you're actually enthusiastic or just motivated by fear. You sound like my co-workers. So, do you need me to go over the details? I mean, I guess I'll do it. What does it actually entail? Much obliged. Okay, right this way. The manager and I will take you through it. So these kind folks are helping you test it out. Nice to meet you. Name's Radad. I'm the manager of the Vern store. Depending on how these tests go, you might see this Holo Core on our shelves soon. So I'll be keeping an eye over these field results myself. Wouldn't mind reporting your findings to me too, would you? Not at all. Alright, let's go ahead and dive in. So here's how I want the testing to go. This new Holo is named Pocel? Pocel? I don't know. I'd like you to equip her to your ciphers and take her into a few monster fights. Anything specific you need us to do once we get in a fight? I need you to do 5 moves or more while you're S boosted. Once you're done, I'd like to hear how it felt to use. Sounds easy enough. 1 second here. Okay, here you go. Pocel's a cute name. I'm curious to see what kind of holo it is. A brand new Holo Core straight from the Institute. Oh man, I can't wait. Well, she's a bit unique. You'll find out more after you equip her. Now we just gotta find some schmucks and ruin their day. But now that I think about it, where are the monsters around here? The road we drove in on was all cleaned out. If you're looking for monsters, I say the Auge Canyon to the south is your best bet. Once you're off the road and past the orbital lights, things get a bit dicey. But you guys look pretty seasoned, so you should be fine. It'll make for a nice little test bed. Well, fine by me. Let's head on down and give this new Holo Core a whirl. Alright, gotta equip it first. Duh. Indeed, once we've finished our preparations, let's make for the canyon. We should be able to access it from the road next to the Vern HQ building. We can now get out of there. Okay, I think I'll just wait here a little longer. So first equip Pocel, then perform some actions while you're S boosted. I'm thinking maybe 5 times should work?
Very well.
Who's gonna be the one? I vote reset.
Adjustment complete. Adjustment complete.
We got rid of the posh one after all. So what is this? HP, EP regen each turn. Strength ATS plus 10%, speed plus 10%. Physical damage up, magical damage up, accuracy up, critical rate up, and evasion up. A Holo Core based powered by a naive young female AI raises one's base stat when boosted. I mean, this seems pretty good. 7th glow. Art's damage is low, though. We were leveling up one of the others to try and get that sorted out, like Otis here.
I'm Pocel. You always got me in your corner.
Pocel, oh, thank you for telling me your name. So we go this way?
What's next?
Wait, do I get free time today? No, it's 4 SPGs. What about I just warp there? Yeah, that makes sense.
Off we go.
So this is the path through Auge Canyon. Certainly fits the name. The terrain off the paved path appears to be quite complex. Watch your footing, guys. You're going to be flying headfirst into the river. You could take this road to the Liberal Kingdom, right? We're off. If you wanted, yes, though it would take you several hours to get there even by vehicle. On the other side of the border is a fortress in the Zeiss region. Sounds like these really make it clear just how far from the capital we are. We've been jumping all over the country so much lately. Sheesh. You're just happy to have an excuse to drive around and you know it. I'm a simple guy. Well, let's get that Holo Core test started, shall we? Our task is to equip Pocel and act 5 times while S boosted. Right, let's go. Change your Holo Core by pressing triangle in the orbit menu. Done and done. No time to ruin some schmuck's days, as it were.
Be sure to keep your distance. Here goes.
Commencing battle.
Huh? There.
Charge attack available.
Still on you, Agnès. They're weak to Earth. I don't have Earth.
Loading enemy stats.
Going all in.
Next, not weak to living. Oh, I got Tyrant Storm here. Plasma Sphere.
Let's party!
Initializing drive.
Might want to boost here.
Only because I'm forced to boost. And
Let's party!
I gotta create actions, so I guess I'll do a snipe.
Coming right up. Target locked. Huh? There. Miss Claudel.
Probably a bit overkill.
That went better than I anticipated.
One boost
Always
complete.
got it down, Reset.
Are we going down below?
Oh, we can.
Nope, we're sticking to the road for this assignment.
It's barricaded.
Good call. If we went that way, we'd be a perfect target for a pincer attack.
Wait, if you thought it was a bad idea, why'd you even ask?
To make sure we didn't do it. It's the obvious option
go.
here, right?
I've got this!
Here goes.
See me some nobody.
Let's get to work.
Get down!
Boost gauge fully replenished. Look out!
There's a guy right at the back there. What do I do about him?
Use a shark
This'll
to
hurt.
get the upper hand. Activating skill.
I'll dice you up! Up to you, Reset!
Most of them's dead.
Might want to boost here.
I have to boost. Man, want to boost here. No, I have to.
Keep it up. It's
I don't have an option.
Accessing. Initialize. Mr. Wei.
Oh, Mr. Way's worried. This thing's a long
Activating
way
skill.
away. Crystal Eden.
There. Miss Claudel. I won't let this chance slip by.
I didn't boost.
Let's
Get
go.
to it, man!
Right up.
That went better than I anticipated.
Fairy's Rapid
Never
Burst has
seen
been
a
upgraded
maid
to
work
Rapid
like that.
Eruption.
Boost gauge fully replenished.
With my boost gauge up, these lamps are doing nothing to fend off monsters anymore.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Take the sun!
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
They're stunned!
Don't forget about your charge
They're
attack.
stunned!
There's so many of them. Look out!
How many times can they be stunned? Is a real question.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
It's over! All you, Agnès!
The big guy we gotta get is Fire and Wind. That guy's pretty much already out for the kill.
I suggest we strike now.
I feel like I should just go with the Cataract Wave as usual. Unfortunately, I can't hit this guy with it.
Certain arts will be more effective. Activating skill.
Ah!
Reset!
What are you doing?
Might want to boost here. Don't mind me.
After you, Reset!
Right up! There! Mr. Wei! No!
You're not that inaccurate. Surely.
That's what you get.
That wasn't half bad, Aaron.
Holo Core leveled up! Boost gauge fully replenished.
Did Pocel level up?
That looks like a nice chest.
Does. Hey, enough Sepith to open up a slot. Pretty much, ish.
I see me some nobody.
I'm on it. I'll take it from Leave here. This to me.
You'd use a charge attack, you know.
Now's the time to start. There's so many of them.
Is there really that many of them? Like, really, really, though?
I will address you all at once. I will address you all at once. Keep it up. It's working.
Is there an angle I can shoot absolutely everything?
Skill coming right up. You cannot run. Fire. A chance.
Yes, there was.
Activating skill.
Oh my god!
It's go time!
Activating skill.
Have some more! A chance!
This thing's surviving pretty well, to be
This'll
fair.
hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. It's your all.
You're crushed!
Have we done enough testing for the Holo Core?
That's how it goes.
Heavenly Halter. Van has learned a new thing.
Yes, I believe so. We can report back to the client anytime.
We finished already? Do we really have 5 battles and boost 5 times? Well, may as well get the treasure chest. Oh, it's below me. Oh, I see we're not really going to be able to visit all the treasure chests now that I look at it.
Here goes.
Oh my.
Quite the reception.
Ow.
There, I'm on it.
Charge attack available.
I wanted to activate. It didn't work.
I'll get them all at
Crystal
once.
Eden is freeze
Show
pretty
me
much
what you
everyone
got.
by the look of it.
Boost level maximum strength.
Right, we had a
All you,
0 up.
Agnès.
Okay.
Well, what'd you expect?
Mirror Slash has now been upgraded to Blazing Slash. I think Agnès was a bit irritated by the small amounts of damage she'd taken and decided to end everything. Oh, that's a different foe.
Here I go.
Now we're talking. I've
That
got
one looks
this.
tough.
Entering battle.
Oh, you got eaten.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Down. Won't take long.
This thing's blooming hardy.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
A chance.
Right, fire
Loading
and
enemy
wind.
stats.
Fire is wind is its biggest weakness.
I suggest we strike now.
A 0 again.
There. Miss Claudel. Reset.
That worked.
Activating drive.
This'll hurt.
Heavily halter. What's that then?
Keep it up. It's
An
working.
A ranked attack with slow on it.
Keep moving, Van.
You're not getting away.
Blast off.
Otherwise known as Big Punch.
Percent. One skill coming right up. Here goes.
There's a delay hit.
Activating skill.
There.
It had
Won't
health.
stop here.
Oh, I could do better.
That looks like a nice chest. This could get tricky with so many.
Take that, you ass.
This group's pretty sizable, so don't get cocky.
Take that, you ass.
It is pretty sizable. Will you be surprised with how fast we managed to take... Where's... Okay. Van's stealth shenanigans are actually stopping me from seeing Van.
I'll crush them all at once. I'll crush them all at
I
once.
suggest we strike now.
I'll crush them all at once.
Activating skill.
Blazing Slash! Get to it, maid.
I'm not sure how much I'm
I
enjoying
will
that.
address you all at once.
Initiating drive.
Keep moving, Van. I'll dice you up.
All you, Agnès.
I'll get them all at once.
Initializing drive.
Percent. There. Miss Claudel.
Oh, we're nearly at 100 chain bonus. We passed that once, right? I'm not sure.
I can live with this. Shall I brew
Yeah,
you
Tyrrell
some tea,
Bomb.
Miss Claudel?
We are rushing to the other side of this thing, if we're even allowed to go that way. But it looks like we can go down from here.
Oops. Guess that's wrong.
Alright, we probably shouldn't venture past that point. Let's see how much further we can actually go into here.
I'm on it.
Here goes. Be sure to keep your distance. There. Huh?
Get to work.
There.
Charge attack available.
Down. You're exposed.
No zero arts.
Huh? Use a sharp to get the upper hand.
Go time.
Physical damage really does nothing, doesn't it?
Activating skill.
They're down. Have some more. Get to it, maid.
But I guess if anything, one of them's stunned. Earth is good.
Initiating drive.
Miss Claudel.
Activating skill.
Wonder when I can reach higher on
That
that.
went better than I anticipated. You were an incredible help, Percent. Leave this to me.
The star has arrived.
Hold up. That enemy's tough.
I eagerly await your performance.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Stay calm and work through it.
Won't take long.
We are going to work, don't worry about that.
Now's a good time to boost. Activating skill.
Blazing Slash! Get to it, maid.
We know we're going to have to do a
Playing info.
fair bit of work here.
Don't mind me.
Initiating drive.
Still
What
feel
should I
like
do?
water would be better just to build up the combo bar, but it's
Going
such
all
a...
in.
Activating drive.
It's not actually better in any way, shape, or form. We're going to move to here
This'll hurt.
and then coin bullets to distract them.
Think fast. Take this.
Percent.
One skill coming right up.
Ha! Miss Claudel.
That delay is probably going to work quite well for me. To be honest, I think the values aren't even that great, but still.
Activating skill.
It's more about putting in
I won't let
damage.
this chance slip by.
Heavy, heavy damage, isn't it?
Ha! Percent.
Now, zero art definitely helps. What is melee when one has arts?
That went better than I anticipated.
Never seen a maid work like that.
Holo Core leveled up.
Looks like some good loot.
Look, we're leveled up again. EP3 is being found. And the end of the road. That is all we can explore down here, this section. There's definitely a chest over there, but I don't think it's reachable. It would be reachable if we could go down this path, which we're, of course, not allowed to pass through. So there's more of this region to go through later from various directions by the look of it. How much did that I was going to say Master Course. How much did that Holo Core actually level up? It's already level 3 and it's all the way on to level 4 already. It's got magical damage plus 20% when boosted with accuracy up, critical up, and evasion up. I'm reckoning that that's going to go away now, though. Leveling up of that was working out quite nicely for me.
No hostile targets found. Confirming your plans.
No, I'm going back. I need to go back to Newtown. We've already done our quest after all.
What are we waiting for?
Can I keep it? Phew, now I'll finally be able to get started on the report. Just gotta wait for the test results. Oh, good timing. We gave the new Holo Core a spin. Ah! Good work, everyone. Would you mind sharing your feedback? Can do. Oh, can I have that Holo Core back first? Sure, here you go. Turn the Pocel Holo Core to Athena now. Thank you. Let me go ahead and start uploading the combat data. Just a sec. Okay. Athena connected the Holo Core to her laptop. So while it's uploading, how did it feel to use? Performance bugs, anything at all? Well, I don't have much to say about its performance, being honest. It's more, I swear, that AI didn't know the difference between a fight and a playground. The hell's up with her? Oh, don't be so harsh. She had this childlike whimsy to her, and I found it pretty cute. It felt really weird. Does she heal people in combat? That's what it felt like to me, at least. Very unique core indeed. Should it hit the shelves, I imagine it'll be the talk of the town. I, for one, do not vibe with the idea of carrying a little girl around in my pocket, and I'm sure any self-respecting guy wouldn't either. But I don't know, our resident weirdo already has one of those. Maybe that's what he's into. Zip it, Aaron, and leave her out of this. Not like I picked either of them. That's awfully rude, Fan. You'll upset her if she hears that. Either of them? Alright, word for the grapevine is she's an interesting hollow herself. Oh, you mean Mare? You're familiar with her? Oh yeah, the professor told me about her. According to him, she was actually an accident. That PMC wasn't even trying to make the pinnacle of all holocores, but somehow they just did. Pinnacle of all? That's why I asked you guys, actually. I knew you had experience working with cores like her. Well, that explains the funny feeling I had, so it wasn't just a coincidence. Your professor must be pretty informed if he knows about Mare Bear. Indeed, her existence isn't technically confidential, but she hasn't been promoted or publicized either. I imagine word has reached the inner circles of the industry. The 3 disciples, at least. Yep, that tracks. It was Professor Cronkite who told me. No wonder he knows. He's pretty much carrying the Republic's engineering sector on his back. I can confirm he's the real deal. Not an engineer worth their salt who doesn't know about his work. Yeah, he's really leaps and bounds above me. He can be scary sometimes, but he really knows his stuff. I learned a ton working under him. Being honest, it was actually him who came up with Pocel's adaptive AI design. I owe him for that. I did hear rumors about him, but I can neither confirm nor deny. So he's the creep on the block. No, that's not it. The reason Pocel is a girl is because she's meant to simulate how real humans grow and learn. So the more she learns, the more she matures. Right, that's the reason. Aaron, why didn't you grow up too? Does it really learn just like a real person? That's so cool. She does, yeah, but according to Professor Cronkite, she doesn't even come close to Mare's inner potential. It's been bugging him lately, actually. It was all, if some security company can make an advanced holocore, why can't we? He's been researching holocores in his spare time to try and figure it all out. Guy's driven, that's for sure. So getting back on topic, the core was fine. Being a child that hasn't learned much, yeah, her abilities are pretty basic stuff, but she was pretty easy to use. Really? Thank you. Only real snag I ran into was it being a bit janky deploying shards while I was boosting. It didn't really hamper me at all, but still. Compared to other holocores, Pocel's deep learning algorithms may increase processing overhead and delay combat functions. Optimization should be a priority to help mitigate that, though some latency is probably unavoidable. Yeah, that does make sense. Can you just give me your feedback too? Fans calls each off with their impressions to Athena. Conveniently, the holocore finished uploading its combat data to the laptop just as they were wrapping up. Thanks for waiting, guys. Now that I have the data, let me give you this back. We received it for permanent. Oh, we can keep her. I just wanted to thank you for helping test her. We'll be pushing updates once we iron out the kinks, so she should get better with time. Thank you so much for your help. Now I need to get on back to the Institute and analyze this data. Sounds good. Take care.
All in a day's work. Mira deposit confirmed.
Just get a new holo core. I'm fine with that.